This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Sugar Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights in.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Get to it, cigarette.
And we're underway in round 1. Got out of the way, that right hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter punch. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Nice counter punch. Nice counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. There's a counter shot. He fails to score with that left hook. Beautiful counter shot. He misses with that jab. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counter right. Nice counter shot. And it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what... Here we go for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Oh, that punch. Good counter right-handed kick. That left counter was perfectly timed. His jab just got blocked. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport. Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? He gets out of the way of that left hand. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, Meg looks so strong.
On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He misses with that jab. And a counter left. Got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Just missed with that hook. That left counterpunch will score. Referee might want to step in here. He's got his eyes on him. How is he still on his feet? How is this fight still continuing? Lands with the right counter. Perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. He blocks the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They exchange punches. Perfect counter lands. Well, there was no doubt. Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when you're a... Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. He's got to do something here or the ref might stop it. Looks like they're out of trouble. That counter shot lands. That one lands. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Left counter scores. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He parries away that left hook. Good counter punching. Quick punch scores. Good counter left hand there. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Oh, and he caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Can he close the show?
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Well, this is the time. Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And this is with that jab. He blocks that jab. Punch, counter punch. Missing with the left hook. Someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it? Can they figure out the combination? Hold everything! He caught him clean! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. That big hook doesn't land. Looking to land the hook. He just misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Down big time. There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to think things. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter punching for both these fighters. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect punch. They score again with the left hand. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Got out of the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. One of the worst injuries you can have in boxing is to the body because there's so much room for your opponent to target in and take advantage. Man. And there's the bell for round 7. What an action-packed round that was. Let's see what they have in store for us here.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Great counter right hand there. You hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They just missed with that left jab. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Neither man really defending themselves. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Good left counter that lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. 10 seconds to go here in the round. Any good placed body shot can take down your stamina. And there's the bell for round 8. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Nice punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counters. The body work is... And there's the bell for round 9. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Catch and shoot. Nice job blocking the hook. Beautiful counter punch. And they get out of the way of that left hand. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder. Jab misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with the hook. Catch and shoot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot. And that...
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. That clock. It's round 10. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot. And that's the last thing you want.
Hey, those punches add up. Seems like he's beginning to recover a little bit. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Left punch. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. That left lands. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Not exactly sure when that injury to the... This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us? Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Punch, counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves. Good counter punching. Figure out the combination to this safe. Nothing but air with that jab. Can't connect with that right hook. A perfect counter lands. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. And he rocked him! We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
She's sitting in the corner right now, and you gotta believe it. On to the 12th. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Beautiful counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. He blocks that jab. And they figure out the combination to this sink. They call it, oh, and he caught him clean! Is this the beginning of the end? Is this big opportunity to finish the fight slipping him by? How did they not go down? That punch lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Can he finish the job?
He is absolutely gone. The referee keeping a close eye on him.
And a mild upset. We have a draw here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.
A sketch of the suspect was released today. The attacker being described by police as being 5'8" with a medium build. He's believed to be around 40 years old, and at the time of the sexual assault, the man's hair was short and black, his face unshaven, and he was wearing a tan t-shirt, green shorts,